don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but let me try to check if you guys can hear me. Sorry. Mm, Let me see if you guys can hear me or not. I wonder if it shows up or not. Oh, it doesn't show up. That's kind of a problem. Let's try. So for some weird reason the YouTube. So can you guys hear me? You guys hear me? Oh yeah, you guys can. So welcome guys. Welcome to the live stream. Ask us some questions about China. Today I can do the live stream from here. And today the city's weather is very clear as well. So it's a nice thing. It's a very nice thing. I wonder, do you guys play Pokemon? Uh, so wait, guys. So we will wait for other people while I drink coffee. What's up? Hey. Oh, welcome. Long time no see, HT. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you can hear me. It's been a very long time, but I still been live streaming. How have you been? How's your haircut business? Do-do-do-do-do-do. How you been, bro? Hope all has been well. Yes, everything has been better. I got a new phone, so I hope the live stream is more clear now. And I have new phone and how to say, I have new mic. Oh, I think you already know I have new mic. And I also got a new VPN. But the problem is this VPN is still shit. So the moment I go outside, it's the live stream still lags. The reason for that is because of my phone internet. I don't know how to place my phone. Apart from that, all better. The live stream is getting better now. Now I have a lot of tools. So comparatively less than before, it's a little bit better. How about you? How are you? How has everything been? Uh Today I need to decide whether I go to another city or not. If I go to another city, maybe I can show you guys. Hi, welcome. The I don't know how to pronounce your name. Ortega. Vanessa Ortega? Just pronounce in a weird way. Hopefully it works. Busy, busy, lol. Glad to hear that it's been a while. Yes. She. Do you get Godzilla over there? No, that's Japan, guys. Glad to hear you've been busy. Being busy is not a bad thing. Being busy is kind of good. Do you know why? Because Like if you're busy, that means you're working, and if you work, that means you're getting money, you're getting doing a lot of things. Sometimes go to Korea. Me, I should go to Korea. Mm, Korea is just near Shandong from the city I used to live in. We can just take a boat and go to Korea. It's very easy to go to Korea, but I don't know why I never been to Korea. I always like, yeah, let's go to Korea, let's go to Korea. But every time I think about it, I don't go. What was the final outcome of the burning apartment over there? I think some people got arrested. So there has been multiple of the cases in Hong Kong, right? And I heard some news like some people got arrested. Like it was some people who burned some building. And apart from that, I didn't hear any other news. So this is a little bit weird, you see, like not just in China, but all around the world, everywhere, buildings are getting burned. So it's a bit weird thing. People certainly became horny for doing arson, but it's not really that good. But like I don't know why nowadays I hear this like fire news every time. Is it because of the algorithm? I search about it. Like I hear like there's burning somewhere every day. Mm, what did you hear? You can tell me. I would like to know. I hear also a lot of weird things as well. Oh, some people send me a message. Oh, you didn't hear anything else. I'm sure for insurance fraud they do that often over here too. I went to jail before. So when I was not because of the insurance fraud, but I went to jail because of some reasons. So when I was in jail, there is like VIP jail. Like if you are in Bangladesh and you have a certain amount of wealth, not like a lot of wealth, but if you have certain amount of wealth, that means you're gonna have certain amount of connections. So when I went to jail, we have like two people there, right? Two people with me. Like it's like a VIP jail. So it's just like we all sit there, just three of us, and the police would bring food, water, whatever we need because it's all rich people. So three of us are sitting there. One of them was he was arrested because of this insurance fraud. He burned he burned his entire shipment. Mm, there is another fire in Bangladesh as well. So there was a shipment and that got burned, but there was my friend's products as well. So it's not about insurance claim. I think it's just like global warming. A lot of people does that. When I grow up, I want to do that. That means you are rich. If you can do burn burn things to get money. Actually, suing the insurance company is not a bad thing. How do you learn language Mandarin? If you want to learn Mandarin language, a good way is to like study and then watch the TV shows. Uh, Actually, this is maybe sound a little bit racist, or I'm not racist. I mean sexist. But if you are a girl, maybe there's a lot of TV shows for you, like because like the drama, Chinese dramas are more oriented towards girls, like Korean drama, Chinese drama. So if you're a girl, it's more easier for you to learn the language in some cases, not all cases. Okay, so I'm making a generalization. I know it's a little bit sexist, but if you like Chinese drama, you can just learn a few words and then you watch the Chinese drama. So what happens in general when you're learning a language is that when you learn few words and when you watch the drama, like you hear someone speaking, you can hear the words more easily and you can hear them in a context like they are saying this like a word in here, in here, in here, these situations, and that way you're gonna get more used to the words and then you learn more words, watch, learn more words, watch, and that way it's gonna be very useful, easy to learn the language. But to be honest, any language you want to learn, it takes a certain amount of effort, right? Uh, Even if you are a native speaker, if you want to speak the language more fluently, you need to put some effort. You need to learn some words, learn some grammar points. But Chinese language is the grammar points are very easy, and the language is not that difficult to a Cartor. Mm, but like if I go to another city, maybe I'm gonna take the train. The biggest problem is the internet issue that I'm being trying to solve. if I can solve the internet issue, like now I can see that my live stream is not lagging, right? It's not lagging, it's not blurry because I'm at home and I'm using Wi-Fi. So when I go outside, I'm gonna use my phone data. So while I'm using my phone data, the problem starts there. But does that answer your question, Diar Diaro Rohman? Rahman? Rahman. Diar Rahman. Yes, I want to do a tour. The problem with it is the fine too low. Yeah, we can take the fast train. It's like 4 hours, but you know, I've been calculating like how much it's gonna cost. It's gonna cost around 800 RMB to go and come back. 800 RMB is like how many dollars is 800 RMB? Like around $110. I know it doesn't sound a lot, but uh, it's around $800. 800 RMB. Okay, so because it's 800 RMB, and currently all the money I have is 1,500, something like that. So it's like 50% of the money I have. Yeah, I will do a tour, by the way, of the city. I mean, I often try to do a tour. Like yesterday, we tried to do it as well, but the internet issue has been a problem, but I'm trying to fix it. So if I spend 800 RMB, I just have 800 RMB. Afterwards, I need to bring my girlfriend and then come back to my city. Uh, overall song. It's like 12:43. So overall, I'm thinking if I should go to Changsha or not. I don't know if you guys know Chairman Mao, like Mao Zedong. Do you guys know Mao Zedong? If you guys know Mao Zedong, Changsha is like the city where Mao Zedong was born. So it is like the birthplace of China. So it's like a very, very cool place. I've been there before. It's also the fireworks city. So all the fireworks you see in China comes from Changsha. There is a city called, I forgot the name of the city, but that city have produces all the fireworks. I've been drinking coffee, guys. Not a very good coffee. Today I ate Subway sandwich. I don't know. Oh, I want to ask you, Isham, do you eat Subway sandwich? And yes, I will do a tour of Chongqing city as well. I try to make some videos. Thank you. And welcome to the live stream. I hope you can like and subscribe to the channel. That way it'd be a little bit better for me. And in China, I think like Subway sandwich is not very, very good. Like it's very, very bad. I don't know why. Uh, this one. Wait, I show you guys, but I broke the coffee cup. Yes, in US and other countries, Subway is very good, but in China, Subways is so shit. Why? Why is that? What happening? Because watch some videos, like the food videos, and whenever I watch the food videos, I see like the bread is really fresh, and then they put a lot of fresh foods like vegetables, these. Looks so good, and a lot of meat. But in China, it's so shit. The bread is dry as fuck. I think it's old bread, and inside the filling is not that good as well. And the coffee is also tastes like shit. I show you. So this is the like the Subway. Wait, maybe I need to do this one. Wait, guys. So this is the cup. Hi, welcome to live stream with Montrix. America is shit compared to other countries. McDonald's in China is comparatively better. Hi, bro. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, you have Gojo's. Uh, so this one. But why? Why is it so bad? Have you tried Indian food? Of course, I have tried Indian food. Are you from India? If you're from India, where in India are you from? Because I want to do a research about India. So good, really? To coffee? I mixed milk with my one. Have you lived in America? No, of course not. West Bengal. Whoa, that's cool. Tell me about West Bengal more, because I need to do like a research paper on it on India, and I don't know how to collect data. All the research, if you ever, I have never lived in US before, but I want to move there. I have a lot of friends there. One of my friends, yeah, I know West Bengal. Like I've been to Kolkata before. Kolkata was not that bad. It was good. Kolkata, Hyderabad. Hyderabad is not in Bangkok, like it's more north, I think. I don't know, but it was okay. But I was very young that time. Uh, like, well, some of my friends are in US now. They're studying, they're doing like research and other things. But the problem that becomes is, yeah, of course, I tried fuchka. I tried fuchka, but I don't like it that much. I think fuchka is more like a girl's food for me, personally. To play chess, I've been waiting to learn. Since when I was like little kid. So when I was very young, that time like, ayo, okay, put the camera. Okay, so when I was very young, like little kid, uh, like very young. Another moderator just handled this. Oh, okay, okay. So when I was very young, I was living in my grandma's sister's house, and when I was there, like when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I was living there, right? And when I was there, I was trying to, how to say, learn like chess. I'm not learning chess, so I used to go to like the tea shop. So, and I would drink tea there, and then my grandparents used to play like a lot of chess. Oh, why is it shaking? My grandpa, my great grandfather, he used to play a lot of chess. So I used to sit there and we used to play, and then I used to play with the older peoples, and that's how I learned chess. Learning chess is very easy, and if you have nothing to do, do it. Learn it. It's very easy. Yes, but I know everyone likes fuchka, but the problem with me, for my personal taste, I don't like it that much. I don't know why. I don't like the sour taste. So if I eat fuchka, I will eat it without the talk. But the problem is, I still don't think like it's like a very good thing. And in China you can find it as well, right? So in China, it's very expensive. I don't know why it's so fucking expensive. And they're gonna put it in a little tiny cups when it's Chinese New Year. I think it's like, I like, what type of lunch? I do. Guys, remember. When is Chinese New Year? Chinese New Year is soon. I think it's January or February. I forgot. Because it's a lunar calendar, right? So they change the date every time. I forgot. That's like me and dominoes and spades. I grew up watching my grand. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I can make dal as well. I have dal in my house as well. I don't like jackfruit as well. Yeah, I know. Dallas. I read it as dal as well. Either way. Yeah, same for all of us, I think. I don't know why, like when you're a little kid, watch your grandfather or like someone very old, and you learn a lot of things from them, and that's a very good thing. But because like the the place I grew up is a little bit conservative, and there's not that many people, so did it. I didn't learn that many things, I would say. I just learned very few things. Like I didn't learn how to fish until I was an adult. Yeah, curry dal is type of lentil soup. Okay, it's it's kind of like a curry, but not really a curry. Like uh, in general, in like a, oh, you're 13. That's okay. So if you're 13, you should like, how to say, learn a lot of things. So but dal is used to be my favorite food. It's a lentil soup and it's like full of protein. But the problem with dal is that it's like, if you eat it too much, it goes to your small intestine and then it rots there. And when it rots, that is how you get a very gassy belly. That is why you see a lot of Indian people, like South Indian. No, I think at his country it's just like 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. in the morning. And a problem with that is like, when it goes to your small intestine and it make your stomach bloated. But I like dal still. But now I don't eat it that much. If I eat dal, I'm gonna eat it just without rice. growing up is the problem with growing up. Like when you're young, you can eat whatever you want, do whatever you want, nothing happens. You know, you can just walk around, run around, and fucking break your hands, break your legs. It just heals up like magic. You're like a mutant. I'm just now I'm 25. Every time I want to do something, I need to think 7 times. If I eat something unhealthy, 7 days, I'm gonna be sick. It's so easy to get sick. It's so easy to like get your how to say hip broken, do this broken, that broken. I miss being very young. Being young is so cool. The how to say the FR the fuck are from New Delhi or something like that. Yeah, New Delhi is like the capital, and they always give me those cookies. Indian cookies are good. Yes. So I never tried Indian cookie that much. I don't know which one is Indian cookie actually. Maybe I think you're talking about the dry cake. I think that's like the iconic Indian cookies. Like it's like a cake, but it's dry and it's hard, and you drink it with tea sometimes. If you, yes, same to you. And if you watch Gojo, Gojo died. Spoiler alert. Is an Indian cookie. Good day is an Indian cookie. Good day. I don't know it. I can search it. By the way, you know, if you come to China, any one of you come to China, cracker, it's kind of spicy. Ah, spicy cookie. I have no idea about it. I when I was young, I tried to stay away from stay away from like snacks. But today I order a lot of snacks. Okay, cracker is kind of spicy. I cannot remember. A lot of things cannot remember. It's been a long time I haven't been in India. I want to go back. Maybe this January I need to go back. I mean, not go back. I need to go. I'm not sure. Yeah, of course. Come to China. West Bengal and China kind of close. It's only 3 days journey. 3 days? How? I know that West Bengal is near Kunming, right? If you come to China, yes, send me a message and we go drink together. Drink, drink, drink. By train. So it's gonna be like I don't know the route, but it's gonna be you have to go to Kunming, right? And then you have to go I mean to get inside because I know like the opium war, right? When it was the opium war, Kolkata was very big. And that time they used to use Kolkata to shift the drugs to China, like the British people. As far as I remember. Is it Kolkata or some like border from the West Bengal? Alcohol, alcohol, alcohol. Do you guys know this, by the way? India is the like the highest whiskey drinker in the world. Indian people makes the highest amount of whiskey and drinks the highest amount of whiskey. I mean, it's a large country, so everything is gonna be. But there is a lot of brand of Indian whiskey. I personally didn't try it that much, just like one or twice. I still like Jack Daniels. Uh, I drink Jack Daniels often. Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know that as well. I just learned that like a few days ago. You know, sometimes like if I'm doing something, I'm gonna be a little bit obsessed over it. I'm gonna do a lot of it. Like if I'm eating food, I'm gonna watch a lot of cooking videos and like learn about cooking things. If I'm like drinking alcohol, I'm gonna learn about a lot of cocktails and other things. By the way, there is a very cool bar in Chongqing. To the Japanese bar. The Japanese can drink. Yeah, Chinese people can drink as well. If you go to like an old Chinese person, I don't know if you know this, like Mao Tai. Okay, so it's like the most expensive alcohol in China. It's very fucking expensive. It's made in Guizhou. Chinese people will just drink it raw, just like raw. Boom, boom, boom. Whiskey, but we drink something called baro. Baro, what's baro? Baro. Yeah, Mexican. I know because there's a lot of good Mexican alcohol as well. Sometimes, you know, like in China. So in China, the bar I go to is called Mohar. Mohar. I don't know in English. They spell it like Mojar. And when they, like for example, when they When I go to bars, I will choose that one, Moha. The reason for that is because it's the only bar with English music. It's a fermented plum juice made from fermented plum juice. I didn't know that. I never tried. Maybe I can try later. Can I ferment it in my house and die? So, and thing is I mean that thing I was saying like so we would go to Mojari's like a Mexican restaurant. Baro is a drink name. It's called my by different name. Oh, yeah, makes sense because like China and India shares a lot of culture. Makes sense. But how to get plum? I need to order plum. And if you the problem with fermenting something in your house is like if you ferment something in the house, it's gonna smell unless you do like a very good way. And the way I am, I'm a fucking messy person. I don't trust myself to do something very well. Today's weather is very good, and I went to like a park. By the way, like if you so if you come to China, so there's a very good bar. If you come to Chongqing, it's like a foreigners bar named Shots. Next time I go there, I'm gonna try to take a video of it so you guys can see like the bar. It's very beautiful, and the owner of it is just all foreigners, like American people, mostly American people, I think. And the musics are good. It's like old classic music, and the guy has a long beard, looks like an Irishman. I like it. I think it's so cool. But the problem with the bar is that it's not like a club. It's just a bar. So if you want to, yeah, it's also like my type of place, my girlfriend's type of place. But the problem is like it's very few people, just few people, like few niche people, and it mm, does not have like the boom music, and because of that you cannot dance, and no one is drinking, just people talking and gossiping, things like that. So, but it's if you just want to have a time, very good. But if you want to like a Saturday night type of shit, and the alcohol there is also good. So I went there like a few days ago, three of us, two of my friends, and we went there, and the owner is very nice. He gave us like free shots, and it's the Fireball. I know that a lot of people don't like the Fireball, but it's one of my favorite. So I was drinking the Fireball shot. It was crazy. I haven't drank for 2 weeks when I went there. So when I drink the fire shot one time, I feel a little bit like a little bit sleepy. Yes, I feel a little bit sleepy, And then my friend is like, okay, drink some gin and tonic because I don't want to drink. That day I went there, just like three of us, three boys, and one girl, like is my friend's girlfriend, but she doesn't count. And oh, we had like later on another two. But in my village, many people got ganja trees just lying around. It's normal. It's normal. It's everywhere. It's not just India. It's also like other countries as well. If you go to Laos, yeah. But if you mix it with like another sweet alcohol, it's good. We mix it with the alpha something. I forgot the name of it before. It's good. And I drank like the gin and tonic. I think I forgot. Yeah, it's a nice village. Like you go there, you walk around, and you get high. So, uh, how to say? Like I drank the gin and tonic. Then I'm like, okay, I need to drink something else. So I drink like a espresso martini. I don't know why I like espresso martini. And when I uh drank the espresso martini, I'm like, fuck it, we fuck up. Then we have like a German guy and a Chinese girl, like their couple, and then we went out and we partied. My friend went to hospital after the party, and he said he will never drink again. Skywork team. Get high and eat a lot of Indian food. Sounds like a good day. Yes, but remember, guys. Uh, just a warning for everyone. If you smoke too much weed, your brain is gonna dry out. So it's better to maintain like a how to say, recreational drugs are still drugs. So it's remember we have to like maintain a distance. from them certain amount of this. And like when I was very young, I used to drink every day, party every day. If you can, it's not a very good thing. But you guys need to remember that when I was even younger, I used to do like a lot of exercise. If you smoke like once a week, it's okay, I think. But my brother smokes like every day, and it's like every hour, not every hour, just like in the morning, in the night, in the afternoon. Fucking hell, 3 times a day. And now he's in rehab, and he have like a little bit problem. Person of my village had microbacterium tuberculosis 5 times. Oh, tuberculosis, right? Do you guys know the history of tuberculosis? It's a very interesting history. If I say it in a simple way, the thing that is like this. So tuberculosis is a viral, right? It's a virus, but it's bacterial. Okay, is it bacterial or viral? I don't know. I think it's viral. I cannot remember. So, but it's a blood disease, right? That's where you get like vampires from. So, in the like very very old time, like 200, 300 years ago, it's bacterial. Okay, makes sense. That's why it doesn't spread so easily. So, long time ago, like people used to think that having tuberculosis is a very, very good thing because when you have the disease, you're gonna become pale and you're gonna become more white. And people used to think like only rich and talented people gets that. And white people had the obsession of having tuberculosis that time. No, no one eats cats. So a thing about like people thinking like Chinese people eat cats and dogs, that's not really true. I think everyone knows already it's not true, right? But yes, there is a certain amount of truth to it. For example, like in very, very rural part of China, there are people who do eat dogs sometimes. Not like a casual thing, like you just killing your dog and eating it. No, because dogs and cats often been like a domesticated animal, right? Historically. So you don't just eat them. Spreads from mostly body fluids like blood. Yeah. So it's a blood disease. I know, I know. So at that time, people used to think like, okay, it's like a rich people disease. And people used to think only rich people, the master class, the white people can get this disease. And later on, it spread to other people, and then, uh, this disease spreads more easily if you live in a congested area. So Chinese and black immigrants, right? Like the black slaves and the Chinese immigrants, we used to have this more and more and more. And because they used to have this more and more and more, people started to think like, oh, this is a slave class disease. Rich people don't get it. And for a long period of time, they didn't used to care about the slaves, other people in the West, in the European countries. And a lot of slaves died because of tuberculosis. And we have the cure for tuberculosis for like 1,000 years, right? Not 1,000 years, but for a very, very long time. It's not a very, very difficult disease to cure. We had the cure for a long time. It's just we don't want to share it with other people. We'd rather have people die than we'd rather have money than people die. So later on, uh, the shift dynamic shifted, and people used to think only slave class people gets it. And then nowadays, of course, people knows, and that's where you have Edgar Allan Poe's writings. Right? If you read Edgar Allan Poe's writing, there's a lot of reference to tuberculosis. Then you have like the vampires. They're also like a reference to tuberculosis. It's a blood disease. You got it. You become rich guy. Not really become a rich guy. If you are a rich guy and you get it, people will think of you like a very, very good person. Like, whoa, so cool, so beautiful, so handsome, like that. But if you're poor, if you get that disease, people will not give a shit about you because they used to think it's like a master class disease. Like only the rich people, rich and talented people can get this disease. I mean, even now, if you like look at countries like that are a little bit in the how to say developing side, you will see like there is a division between people like rich people and poor people. So rich people and poor people has always always have a division, right? And the way to solve the rich and poor division is to like have social policies, like social friendly policies, which we don't have. So these things are a little bit sad, but it's how the world works. Ayo. But these things are, how to say, these things describes us like how the society's mindset can change very, very quickly and very, very easily. Uh, and it's how easy it is to manipulate people. Like you have the World War, right? Where Hitler manipulated a lot of people very, very easily. And if you read history, you will see like all the time, every like Hitler type of guys got elected by people and they gave them some false promise. A good thing about modern society, like nowadays, Rui Kashundi Papa. Rui Kashundi. I know Kashundi. Kashundi is the yellow flower, right? Rui. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I ate it before. I'm not Chinese, guys. I just live in China. If you guys want me, I can be Chinese. I can speak Chinese. 你好,你好吗? 谢谢你. I know. Rui is a fish, and Kashundi is the yellow, like mustard. You are forgetting. You're just assuming that I'm Chinese. uh, but that's okay. It's more funny that way. Mm, but you guys can ask me any question because I lived in China for a very, very long time. And if my answer is not enough, I can bring like Chinese people, Chinese cats for the live stream. But the problem is, most time it's a bit difficult to like schedule the things, like schedule the things, right? Yo, I need uh, I need to do a lot of studying, but I don't. But welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream, and we can discuss some other things as well. So the thing I wanted to discuss today is like the new rule of China. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but in China there is a new rule now. If you want to post, the rice is covered in more spices and kashundi, and then wrap, yeah, mustard, wrap in banana leaf. Yeah, I know. It's like there's a lot of food like if you go to like Bengal region, wrapped in banana leaf. A reason for that is to preserve the moisture, moisture, yeah, moisture, and then you have a plate to cook it, so that way you don't need to use your hand to eat the food. And there's a lot of foods in like Bengal region that is like smashed potato, smash this, smash that, smash that. The reason for that is because we live in a side of the world where there is a lot of uh how to say, not a lot of metal. Understand? There's not that many volcanoes, so we don't have like metallic items. So we didn't like develop like metals to use as a utensil. So people used to use hand, and the way you can eat hand properly is using smash food. So that's why you in the Bengal region you see a lot of smash foods. That's another reason you see like a lot of spices as well. And there's another this is why like diabetes, I don't know how to pronounce this word, diabetes is very prominent in Indian region because it's like in the Bengal region mostly. So the reason is that is if you live in that side of that part of the world, there's a lot of rivers flowing, and because there's a lot of rivers flowing, you're gonna have a lot of uh how to say that, like a lot of starch and like a lot of carbohydrate. Some people, including my grandparents, had eaten a kind of bad to cure disease. Mm, these things are just very traditional things, you understand? It's not something that is like itching. I don't know. I have no idea about it. But these like traditional things, like it happens everywhere in the world because bats have toxin. Understand? Because and when people see toxin, people will automatically assume that this it's like curing poison with poison. Understand? So a lot of people eats that poison and then they will think like, okay, when it's inside, it will break the poison as well. Understand? That is like the logic behind like people eating like a venomous food. Like in Japan, you'll see like not just Japan, in Japan, China, a lot of other native nations, like older nations. You're gonna see people eating like snakes, like another venomous insect, things like that. If China, do you mean fuck China? Why? Cereal lover. But you like cereal. Another thing about China, right? there is I mean, I have never seen people eating cereal. Do you know in Bengal he also worship as naked goddess called Mansha? No, I don't know. Who's Mansha? I didn't know about that. There is a lot of gods in India. I mean, not just India, like the South Asia. There's a lot of gods, right? Not just South Asia, sorry, entire Asia. We have like a lots and lots of gods. China jealous of Japan, lo. Why? Why is China jealous of Japan? It's not that. So, if you know the history, like the Nanking massacre, right? Chinese people don't like Japanese people. That's the truth. And the reason for that is like the war, the Nanking massacre, right? So in the World War II, I mean near the World War II, so Japanese people came to Nanking, like Nanjing, like modern day it's called Nanjing, and they killed a lot of people, around 3 million people, and it was brutal death, right? Japanese people used to be very very brutal that time, and that is why you have the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombing. Main gods, there are actually a total of 25 main gods worship in Indian Hindu. So the Hinduism is not a unified religion. So nowadays, in modern time, like it's the British people who named it Hinduism, but the truth is like Hinduism is not a Hinduism. So it's just like there were multiple god. It's a pagan religion, but they unified it under the Brahmins to control people in order for people, how to say, order for like the government to have more control over people. So they call it like Hinduism now. But the truth is, it's like a paganistic religion. Different people worship different god. Different people believe in different god, and then just they unified it and called it like uh, Hinduism. That's the same thing they call like curry, right? There's no such thing as curry. What is curry? No one knows. But they calls it curry because like British people didn't know how to call all the name of the foods because you have so many foods in India and you don't know how to name them. And it's not possible for like the British people to understand the names of it. So they just like put one word, curry. Okay, all things in from comes from India is curry. Anything that has like turmeric and is a little bit soupy is curry, right? That's like the definition they made. So this is a little bit problem. And if you see like the Chinese religion, the Chinese ancient religion, you will see that there is a parallel between Chinese religion and Hindu religion, right? Because Buddhism inherently comes because all ancient religions are pagan religions, right? Paganistic religion, and all ancient religion have multiple gods. You can see like the Greek mythology, Norse mythology, then you have the African mythology. Many pretty girls in China. That's a good question. Yes. Yes, there are pretty many pretty girls. So beauty is subjective, but if you ask me like that question, I would say yes, there are many pretty girls. Like a lot of girls cares about their looks. A lot of people are shallow in China, materialistic like that. So they will care about looks a lot. And it's country with 1.7 billion people. So yeah, of course. And nowadays Asian people are very famous, right? Like you have K-pop, you have like a Chinese drama, C-pop, J-pop, and anime. Because of all these things, like people have like a fetish towards Asian people. Buddha is an Indian king from I know. Buddha, for example, Buddhism spread. I mean, yes, he's son of a king, right? He was a prince, and then he wanted to like live his materialistic life and go towards the world and spread the words of God. I mean, spread like a philosophy. So Buddha inherently is a Hinduism. It's part of Hinduism, right? I mean, it's an atheistic religion. It's not a religion itself, but it is how it is. uh, you see in the Bengal region, they used to have like the biggest library in the world, and this is how like university started, like inherently university system, like the preservation of knowledge started from this system. So later on, of course, like the Arabs came and then burned down the library, the biggest library of Bengal, and then you have like other things, like other historical things, like a lot of things I cannot remember. But yes, there is a lot of pretty girls in China. If you want to find some pretty girl, you can come to China. There's also a lot of pretty boys as well, so not just girls. And again, beauty is just a perspective. I see a lot of Chinese girls nowadays do live stream on TikTok. I used to work in a company like that, and we used to do. If you go to China, will they go be skeptical of me if I come and marry them? No. Why will they be skeptical? But marrying is not that easy. You need to get documents, a lot of documents, right? From your country. Then you need to like get the permission of the girl. A lot of foreigners marry a lot of Chinese girls. There's a lot of mixed people in the world now. Why would there be spectacle? Maybe if you go to like a very rural village and like try to marry someone, like, hey, let's get married. That's a bit weird and off-putting. But maybe even then, I think like there's 1.7 billion people, so the probability of even that happening exists to a certain extent, right? But in general, if you come here, you can date a girl and then later marry, right? People in general dates to marry. So I don't think anyone will be spectacle. I think it's just a very common thing, normal thing. And uh, this is something like I don't like about China. Like they have a certain trend of like dating a white boy is like a very cool thing in China. So if you like date a white man, assuming that you're white, their like status in the world goes up somehow, like magically. So a lot of girls, like a lot of Chinese girls, want to like date white boys, like marry them. Yeah, yeah, you can try. I have a lot of friends who are like very, very popular in China. If especially if you're Russian, like damn, it's a gold mine for you. But again, those girls are not gonna be the girls you want to marry. I would assume. Like a girl like that who just wants to marry you because you're white. I think in the long run, I don't think you're gonna want to marry them. But if you just want to have fun, I think that's okay. You can come, like you can go to like a like Beijing, you have Beijing, Chongqing, Shanghai, a lot of things, right? I saw this beautiful Chinese streamer with big red lips. The thing is, the live streamers have filters on. So because I work in live stream company as well, right? They do a lot of live stream on TikTok. So the girls are, I would say, just like 5 out of 10, and because they do makeup and then they put the filter on, so the makeup and the filter matches, and they make them 10 out of 10. But in reality, they're just 5 out of 10. So so don't get fooled by that, okay? They always have a lot of filters on, lot of filters and lot of like makeup on. Understand? So, but there's a lot of beautiful girls, but none of them are live streamers. Like live streaming is like a really, really low quality job, and the amount of money they make is very, very low. They have around like very few, like how to say, very few audiences. Yeah, so if you want like a pretty girl, I think just come here, use Tinder. You're gonna find like a university student. I don't know how you old you are, but even if you're like pretty old, you're still gonna find like a university student, and that'd be not that bad. Come guys, come to China. We all go girl hunting together. I shouldn't say that. Do you ever have tried norobali? No. Yeah, of course. Norobali means like a human sacrifice. That's the ancient tradition you have everywhere. Yeah, of course. I know. In the 18th centuries, that's okay. There's a lot of girls, like even very young girls who date like uh I have a question. When will China reclaim Taiwan? That's a good question. So the problem is like people assumes that Taiwan is not part of China. Taiwan is part of China. So when Taiwan and China become separated, right? It was said like this one country, two policy. Understand? And it is widely accepted by every country. Okay. US, UK, every country, almost 90% of the countries accepts this policy. One country, two policies. Understand? So Taiwan have its own policy. Yes, I know. You just chop off a human head and then you call it like a sacrifice for the god. So it's not about reclaiming Taiwan, right? It's just like Taiwan already is part of China, just like Hong Kong is part of China. Laos, so communists still exist here. I know you're from Laos, uh, so that means you know Henry Kissinger, right? So I don't know if you know Henry Kissinger or not, because he is the one who initiated the genocide against the, what is that called? What those people call? Hmong people. Do you remember Hmong people? So Hmong people used to be a group of people who used to be live in like Laos, and they got extinct, right? Almost extinct. Like it was a genocide, and that was conducted by Henry Kissinger used to be Chairman Mao's friend. Understand? So it's not communist in general, the word, but they used to live in Laos as well. I know, but they used to live in Laos as well. Understand? The Thai, Lao, they share a similar culture. That's why Lao people can speak Thai language, and but Thai people cannot speak Lao language. The reason for that is like similar to like Bengali people can understand Hindi, but Hindi, like the people who speaks Hindi cannot understand Bengali. Understand? It's going on, but not to its extreme extent. Okay, so some problems is a problem to do with like the society itself. Andhra Pradesh, 50 people run. If you are caught, you just be the bully. Really, Andhra Pradesh, because these things, So in India, there is a major problem with politics itself. Understand? So these small problems are very small problems to deal with. Understand? 50 people, but like for example, if you see that there was an election, I mean there was a rally. So in that rally, 3 or 4 people died. So that happening is more weird than like people getting like in a very very rural part of India, people getting like fucked in general, right? And there is also you have a lot of certain extent like you have the armed military forces. Oh, really? Okay, okay. See you next time. I hope you can like the live stream and subscribe. Thank you. But thank you for coming. I really really love Lao people. I want to go to Laos someday. I think it's a very beautiful country, and I want to drink like methanol. Run for your life every year in Kali Puja. Yeah, makes sense. Mm, but like there was a very old guy one time, and he was explaining to me like about Kali. So in the statues, right, the Kali is putting his tongue out and biting it, right? So one thing is right like this, right? Like the god. What is that called? God name, the one who's blue and can play the flute. Can you tell me the name of the god? I forgot of the name. I forgot the name of the god. Is it like Krishna? I remember. Under comments rule, we only have 30 minutes of internet a day, and hopefully we can stand in line. I know that this is a lie. Come on, guys. I'm not stupid, right? uh, I have friends in Laos who uses internet very often. Sends me pictures every day. He's going into bar. I have lots of friends there in Laos. I don't know why you say things like that. Are you? I don't understand. Yeah, Krishna. So the word Krishna itself means right black, or Vishnu is not Vishnu. I think it's Krishna. So Krishna. So the word Krishna, right? Is it Krishna? I forgot the name of the. Yeah, I know. It's the same person. But so the god that is blue, right? So his name, Krishna, means like black, right? Krishna? Is it Krishna? Yeah, it means black, right? As black, the way he's described in the like the old books is like he's as black as the dark cloud in the sky, right? Like the black clouds in this, like the thunder cloud in the sky. But he's portrayed it as blue, right? The reason for that is because I mean, there's no like good statement towards it, but we can bring some assumptions like in the British era. Because if you go to like the old old temples, you will see his color is black. But if you see like nowadays, they're this drawn as like blue. The reason for that is like the in the British era, so there's a lot of people who used to be slaves, and they used to do the farming of blue. Farm the blue like the I forgot the flower, the thing that makes the color blue, and because of that, the artists choose to make them blue instead of black. That is like a good explanation that I found on the internet. I have no concrete evidence towards it, so it's not a very good thing to say. But that is like seems like a very logical description because why would something black turn into blue? No one knows. Nowadays, of course, like they want to whitewash it. Like dark blue is not really true. Like he should be black. He shouldn't be dark blue, People only uses this color just because they have a bandit of blue color in the British era, and that's why they changed the color of Krishna to blue. That seems like a sound logic to me. But if there's like hard evidence, it would be good. But you know, the problem with our countries like in Asia, India, like China, all these countries, Delhi red for Fort Blast. No, is it done by the Pakistanis? I have not heard about it. Is it like old thing or like a new thing? So the problem with these countries is that there's no concrete research for anything. I don't know why we don't have like a more investment in research. We do a lot of investment in politics and other fucking stupid things and killing people. I don't know why in our countries we love killing people for no reason. They're minorities, so kill them. And then that's a big problem. So we invested money on killing people, but we don't invest money on research, understanding our own self. Dark blue, black is Lord Jagannath. No, no, no. He's described as black. Understand? In the statement, there is nowhere it says that he's dark blue. Nowhere. He's always described as black. Krishna means black. Is another form, Jagannath, Lord Jagannath. I don't know who's Jagannath. Is Jagannath from Dota? I'm sorry because there is another character from Dota. He's called Jagannath. But I like Indian mythology, right? I like all type of mythology, but Indian one is something that I am fond of. I also like Norse mythology, and later on, I want to do some social economic research on it. I need to find a lot of people for that. Lots and lots of people. I hope I can do my research properly. I've been preparing for my research in January. Maybe we start our research. I don't know about it. But when I do my research, I'm gonna try to do like polls on like YouTube and get data from there, like generate some data from there. Other things. So if you guys can please do share the live stream, like share my channel. So in my channel, what I do is like I post some AI generated videos. Sometimes I will do some animation. That is like my niche. I can do some animation work and mostly just like AI generated things. And also this type of live stream, like talk about these things. And I want to make like a vlogs, but my internet is not stable enough to do vlogs. I want to show you guys like China, around China. By the way, I really like the metro station that always goes around there. And I hope you guys can subscribe. That's a main thing. Because the more subscriber I have, the more power I have to like have communication like this. We will have more people. I will have more money, and money is a motivation way, right? It's 100% a very good motivation because we live in a capitalistic society. And wait a bit, guys. Wait a little bit. I'm gonna go uh check something. I'm gonna check like on the food. Okay. Oh, maybe next time I can make curry. I can make dal. I have dal. I have lentil. Ayo, I need to stand for a little bit. Actually, I can bring my mic, but I will not see the messages. Oh my god, dying. Oh, I want told story. Each chant you hear an untold story. What is untold? Peace out, bro. See you, man. I'm just gonna go, just gonna go take a little bit break, okay? Because I've been sitting in a weird way. So all I need to do is like stand and stretch a little bit. I'm getting old, guys. I'm very, very old now. But come to Chongqing. I hope you guys can all come to Chongqing. It'd be very fun. Pontusa. I don't know how to read your name. Okay, wait a bit, guys. Okay, let me take a walk. I will come back after a while. Today we do because nowadays I want to try to do the live stream more longer. Okay, so I want to keep the live stream on. Later I turn off the live stream like after a while. Ayo. Or I can take you guys see downstairs. Miss Jackson. What's Miss Jackson? Not bye. I'm coming back, guys. Let me wear clothes and let me get like quite. Uh, Charlie Kirk. I'm just getting ready, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna take you guys downstairs. So it's okay. Does China allow marijuana? No, it doesn't allow marijuana. I like your name, Charlie Kirk. Why is your name Charlie Kirk? I used to watch Charlie Kirk a lot. I know you guys might think I'm a fan of him, but I hate him. I don't really hate him. I know that he's just doing it for money. But he died, and that is a little bit tragic. Ayo. I don't know what clothes to wear. There is no weed in China. Not just weed, there is no type of drugs in China except alcohol. I should wear a lot of clothes, right? Let me, because it's cold outside. Oh. Let's go get Quidey, guys. Do you know what Quidey means? Quidey means parcel. Okay, so we can go get parcel. I don't want to wear my clothes that much. I hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, please say yes. Because I'm wearing my mic on my cloth. Just gonna stand there. Okay. Okay, so let's go, guys. But if I go downstairs, remember the live stream will lag. So I'm not so sure if I should go or not. New York City. Wait a little bit for this. Tropicoco. Okay, let's go. Masan? No, what's that? Masan God? I don't know who that is. Okay, maybe we can go now. Do. Let me work. But it is how it is. I'm using data now. Okay. And my house is still fucked up. Okay, today I'm gonna come home. And you know, India, we also got a temple of Alien. You mean alien? Temple of alien? How? Connecting and things like that. So just get and we come back home. Can you guys hear me still? Like I said, the live stream will lag. So this is like outside of my house. And everyone left, but it's okay. Now we get our party. Hey, welcome back. So that's our gym, by the way. We go get Quidey. I want to wear clothes when I go outside, but I didn't because no real reason. No, uh, my side, my side. 点击屏幕按钮，扣一下支付最多立减8.88元。 A shit ton of things. I order a lot of things, whatever. That's all the things are mine. By the way, can you hear me now? It's all my fuck. 还有吗？哦，还有。对。哦，it's shrimp. I thought it's falling. 哦，谢谢。Oh, wait a bit, guys. Let me just put the things inside. I don't know what she said. Okay. Okay. So this is all like my groceries I bought. Now we are going back home. Ayo. So this is outside of Chongqing. Maybe today I can go out and do the live stream, but I know it lags a little bit. A little bit. I know it lags a lot. Go back home. What is the abortion rate in China? I don't think there is like a estimate of it because abortions are like how to say, bro, how many years have you been living? Long time, very very long time, around 5, 6, 7 years. There is no real abortion rate. Uh, these are sensitive topics, so they generally like values the privacy. So there's, I think there's no research on this topic. Just let people outlawed. It's not outlawed. Yes, but this is not a real statistical data. You have to see like how many people is the test subject. As long as you don't see like that, how many people there are that got like bodies, like you can have abortion, but it's still sensitive data that people does not want to leak. And most of the data, when you see like statistical result, you have to see like where the data comes from. Most of the like, if it's secondary data, it's gonna be fake. And then you have to see like the mediating variable and other variables like 39.8%, but based on what are the variables, what are the like uh, topics and other things, understand? But abortions are heavily discouraged in China. Even like pills are discouraged, but it's not outlawed, but it's discouraged as it harms the body of other person. Oh my god, I forgot. It's good or bad. Is the To be honest, like abortion should be legal everywhere in the world, I believe. The reason for abortion to be legal is because that way people can get abortion when they need it. Understand? The way law works is like when you say like imply like even if the woman is dying, you cannot take out the baby's body, right? Even if the baby's dead inside. So that is a problem with abortion. Really? Where?